excited about to meet Lizelle. I am so pumped.
That's awesome. Okay, so it's Lizelle van Vuuren here, the founder and CEO of Women Who Start Up. I am doing a really fun vlog today with Jaclyn Fu, who is the co-founder of Pepper. Used to be known as Pepper Bra.
We're rebranding.
You're gonna tell us all the things. Listen, hello.
Hi, I'm so excited to meet you guys and be here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pleasure to have you. So this is for the vlog on our YouTube channel so that we continue to write women's stories onto our platform, shine a spotlight on female entrepreneurs and innovators. So, okay, first off, you come from a marketing background? Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yes.
Tell us a bit about like your background. Just like briefly, tell us what you're about.
So I'm all about product marketing. I'm a one-trick pony, or I thought I was a one-trick pony.
Okay.
So I did product marketing at Mozilla, then Etsy.
Right.
Then I went to a software enterprise company called Conversocial.
Okay.
So after almost 7 years of product marketing, I was thinking there has to be something else out there. And being at the intersection of both product and marketing brought all those skills when we did Pepper, which became really useful.
Okay, so Pepper. Tell us what Pepper is. And this is very recent.
Yes.
This is a recent project.
Yeah.
Passion project?
Passion project. Started as a passion side project.
Doesn't it always?
Yeah.
Best things always do. So tell us about where the idea, so I know what Pepper is. You don't know what Pepper is. You're gonna tell us a bit about what Pepper is.
Okay.
So tell us what it is, and then tell us about when did the light bulb hit? That idea moment. Okay.
Well, Pepper is a bra company for small-chested women. So I don't know if you can tell from over there, but I'm in the target demographic.
So this was something you designed for yourself.
It was personal.
You're getting pissed off about bras not fitting, right?
So it started off as a bra not fitting, but the more I looked into the bra industry, I looked at companies not even offering smaller cup sizes, smaller band sizes, and then you see this negative image of bras today, of Victoria's Secret Angel, and you look at yourself and you look at them. Like, I don't look like that. Does this mean I'm not beautiful?
Right.
And then that became the problem I really want to solve, was this negative self-perception that we get because things don't fit you.
Yeah, and it's so convoluted. It's all women are beautiful.
Yeah.
We're just really not designing for all women.
Exactly.
Good for you. So Pepper Bra came out of, I'm frustrated with my underwear not fitting me properly, and there's got to be a better way.
Yes.
This is how the best things in the world start, right?
Solving a real problem.
A real problem. Like, this bra is too big.
Yeah.
Damn it. And so, okay, how did you go from, because a lot of people probably get frustrated with this, but they don't go out in the world and actually solve it, let alone actually go design a piece of clothing and then try and bring it to market and all that amazing stuff that we're gonna talk about that you're doing. So how long ago, so here we are, it's May 2017.
Already.
It's frightening, really. So it's May 2017. When did this idea kind of crystallize?
So it started a year ago.
Okay.
And I remember I was, when the first idea even popped into my head, this was the time when I was just spewing out ideas. I really wanted to start something.
Idea board.
Yeah, exactly. Journaling. I was in the car with my parents, and we were doing this road trip to my brother's graduation, and I was just, throwing out ideas.
Cool.
And every other idea was, no, you keep thinking about it.
Right.
And I told my mom, what do you think about a bra for, small-chested women? And she's also in the target demographic.
Okay.
So she was like, yes, but how many of us out there are there, right?
Okay.
Me, you, maybe one other person.
No.
And I was like, Mom, I'm gonna find out.
Right.
So I started thinking about it a little bit more, and my now co-founder Leah, we were on the same team at Conversocial, and I was also throwing out ideas to her. 99.9% of the ideas she said no.
No. You're like, thank you for being honest, right?
And then we finally got to this idea, and she was like, yes, light bulb moment.
Okay.
This is it. I want to work on it with you.
So there was like this, there was passion behind it. Like I could see myself working on this tirelessly because I'm gonna have to. Okay. Okay, so this was a year ago.
This was a year ago.
Now, how did you and your co-founder connect? Were you friends already, colleagues?
We were colleagues at Conversocial, so we were both on the marketing team.
Oh, right, got it. Very cool.
Yeah, and she comes from the opposite end of the sizing spectrum, where she's very large size in the cups. So she got it because things didn't fit her as well.
Got it.
So it's all kind of the same problem, even though it's different target audience.
Yeah, well, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You start with small cups, and then maybe well, you can expand your line of bras.
Exactly.
Okay, so there's something to be said for working with people that you've already been working with. Actually, there's a lot to be said about that.
Yeah.
Would you say you and your co-founder already had trust and camaraderie and you were already connected on multiple levels, kind of like, I can trust this person, do you want to work on something together? So you guys were, you gals were kind of like chatting about, like, if we had to start something together, what would it be? So had that happened before the Pepper idea?
That's a good question. So we already worked really well together.
Good.
That was why we were talking about this stuff in the first place, because there was this trust and I trusted her opinion.
Good.
But what was also really awesome, and it worked out perfectly, we had complementary skill sets.
Okay.
So
Brilliant.
she comes from a background of being an ex-McKinsey consultant, very finance, operational focused, just brilliant with strategy or something like that.
The stuff that you're going to complement, marketing, growth, strategy, design. Yeah.
So we just came together and just magic happened.
I love it. I love it. It's important for people to understand that your co-founder is someone you already trust.
Yeah.
It should be anyways.
And someone you like to be around.
Someone you really like. And someone that's is very diverse in skill set. That kind of staffs your weaknesses.
Exactly.
But you get along.
Yeah, I'm really bad at math. She's really good at math.
I doubt that. She's probably just a ton better, right? Yeah, and we need that. We need deep expertise that's complementary. Everyone can't be this or that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So awesome. So a year ago, you have this co-founder, it is a colleague, there's trust, there's camaraderie, you're in the same headspace. When do you go from, okay, this idea is interesting, so let's talk then, so that's idea mode, let's talk about validation.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is the toughest and stickiest part of it all.
Yeah.
Right? So how do you start your research? How did you figure out, so you're gonna have to tell us how many people have your problem, not problem, how many people are built like you?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, how many people have a physique like you that would love this product? Boom. And so tell me about the validation process, because there was probably a ton of research you had to do.
Yes, so we wanted to validate, but at the same time we didn't want to get hung up on it. We wanted to have just enough validation to go.
Speed, but okay, let's check this out.
Yeah, let's check on the way.
Yeah.
So the first one, we started doing surveys and focus groups. So super lightweight. It was, I think,
friends
and
family.
And thankfully a lot of my family looked like me as well, so it was very easy to get that validation there.
Okay.
Then for the focus groups, really cheap and lightweight. It was a barbecue. We just invited some friends over.
Yeah.
And I like to make the joke is, as we were grilling barbecue, we were grilling them on their bra experiences.
Nice. That's cute.
I probably can only tell that joke once more.
No, probably. Well, at least you told it here one more time. Yeah.
So we also had them bring their old bras, and we just had a really intimate conversation.
You didn't burn bras?
No, we did not.
Okay, it wasn't like hardcore.
No, it wasn't hardcore. But they tell us some really interesting stuff, and from there we got some awesome customer insights, and we applied it across a marketing campaign. The Kickstarter was where the real validation happened.
Yeah.
Because an idea is great, but will someone pay money for it?
It's all about
the money.
That's right. Well, it's all about that exchange for, I really validate this when someone says cha-ching.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm willing to pay for this. It's such a pain.
Yeah.
Thank you for the solution. So how, so we recently touched base. How did you learn about Women Who Startup, by the way?
Okay, so I moved to Denver about a year and a half ago.
Great.
So completely new to the Denver tech scene. I moved from New York, and I didn't have any connections here. So I just, went on Google, women, tech groups,
startup, whatever. Yeah.
And this obviously popped up as a huge thing. Followed you on Twitter, followed everyone on Twitter.
Thank you.
And I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is definitely very cool.
We think you are cool, and it's cool that you easily got plugged in. Okay. So my next question was, with that quick segue, because I needed to know how you plugged into Women Who Startup, because my next question about your validation, right, is Kickstarter. So very recently, you launched the very first crowdfunding campaign for Pepper.
Yes.
How long ago did you launch that? Tell us what you learned there. Tell us what the results have been. Tell us, because it's been a whirlwind.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to hear the experience, and then I want to hear if you had any expectations.
Oh, I mean, we had expectations.
Yeah. But you worked your ass off.
Yeah, and it all paid off, which was awesome. So we launched a Kickstarter about a month ago, and we had put in months of work beforehand. And we were thinking, if we could just, make our money back or meet that first minimum requirement, which is $10,000 from our manufacturer. We needed that first money for the first batch. We were thinking, okay, that'd be a fun side project. We'll be done, we'll move on with our lives. But then, all of a sudden, we had all this press hit, and I've been doing a lot of press outreach. But it was my first time doing press outreach, and you never know what you're going to get. And,
you don't.
Day after day, it's rejection emails and no responses, and I'm like, oh,
Startup life.
Guess I'm not getting anything. Cool. A week before the campaign launched, we got our first press hit, and everything changed.
What was the outlet?
It was Bustle.
Okay.
Yeah, so really big women-focused blog.
It's awesome.
So before then, we only had 150 email signups, and that was all through Instagram growth, and I thought that was pretty cool already.
Hey!
Yeah. That first day of the Bustle article, we got 150 more people, and then from there, we had 1,200 people sign up, and our website actually crashed. It was actually my fault, but the website crashed because there was just a lot of stuff going on at once.
You're like, I am not IT, but I got this. I got this.
So then we launched a Kickstarter, and we had the $10,000 fund goal, and we reached it in 10 hours.
Damn!
The first day.
10 grand, 10 hours.
I know, it was great
that's
numbers.
just too much.
Poetic, it's so poetic.
So do you, because I've done crowdfunding before, I've raised some bits of chunk of change on Kickstarter specifically. Most people don't understand that most of the work does begin and needs to be achieved before you even hit the green go.
Yeah. But after you hit the green go, it's still more go.
And then you're just, and then you cannot stop. There's not a day where you, it's just the grind.
That was advice he gave me.
Is it?
I remember you.
Oh, that's right. I was like,
go.
Get it, girl, get it going. And you're like, dude, you have no idea.
I'm going.
That is amazing. What would you say is the top 3 or 5 things, whatever is most important, that you want someone who's considering to do a crowdfunding campaign for the very first time, shit you gotta do before you hit go?
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's the email list.
Yeah.
There's the video. Well, let's go. There's the video.
Oh, yeah.
Critical. Yeah. There's that email list and that kind of cultivating interest before you even hit green.
I would say that's number one for sure, is getting the huge list beforehand, because once you launch, those are your backers right there.
And if on day one you already have, let's say, even if it's 10 customers and each of them pay, I don't know, $100, whatever your goals are or your product price is, if you can at least create some unbelievable churn on day one, it sets the premise for, oh, this is exciting.
Yeah.
And that's what you did.
Exactly.
That's what you achieved.
Most Kickstarter campaigns, if you're not funded within the first 3 days, I think there's some statistics that says you're less likely to get funded.
I know.
And because of how their algorithms work, you need that velocity in the very beginning to get in their search results.
Well, so the craziest days, is the first 3 days, and then that last 3 days.
Yeah.
That last 48 hours is insanely stressful.
Yes.
Because this is where these serial backers are watching and they're betting on things are actually going to get funded and get made.
Do they do that? I didn't even know they bet on projects.
Oh, well, there's serial backers. There are people who love and support crowdfunding like you will not believe. It's a smaller portion, of course. It's not all crowdfunding backers, but there's a small portion, and they're paying attention. They don't want to put in their chunks of money if they're like, nah, this is not gonna work. So that last those last 2-3 days is hypercritical. Okay, so back to top 5 things if you're about to launch your crowdfunding campaign for the first time. Go.
So email list is first. 2 social channels, because that will help with your email list.
So the wider the better, or the more strategic the better? So pick 2 or 3 and go?
So we picked Instagram as our one channel that we put everything in.
So it was beautiful, awesome.
Beautiful, debatable.
You tried your
We
did
tried
your
our
best.
But it was more important to put something out there than being perfect.
Okay, so email, social, video is a no-brainer.
Video is a no-brainer. Lining up your friends and family. So a lot of our pledges came from friends and family in the beginning. And
Gotta have them.
Gotta have them. I did this whole like email campaign where I did the, a few days before, then the day of, then the follow-up. I had gifts in it. Like I just try to make it as engaging as possible because I knew they were the ones who were going to support me in the beginning.
What else? What's the last thing, if at all?
Press.
Boom.
But press is tricky because it can be a drug. Like you can get a high off of press hits, and you think like, oh, this is gonna get me there. This is gonna get me there. But it's temporary. It's very temporary. It's only gonna happen to you in the Kickstarter campaign, maybe a couple more later. So you need to do it really wisely.
So what would you suggest you got to do day in and day out while your campaign is alive and ticking? What do you got to do? Is it about social sharing? Is it about engagement? Is it about reaching out to people who you're thinking is maybe your target market? It's all of that, right? I mean,
all of the above,
the churn of marketing in a crowdfunding campaign is surreal. You know what I mean? Because I've launched a ton of campaigns in my career. Nothing was quite like a crowdfunding campaign. Because I mean, you're a ticking bomb. I'm either dead or I'm gonna make it. It depends on the platform, of course. For Kickstarter, like it's do or die. It's all or nothing, exactly. So, and you were on Kickstarter. It was an all or nothing. Okay, and so your goal was 10 grand, and so how much did you raise?
47,000.
Whoa!
And our pre-sales are still going.
See?
It's crazy.
Didn't I tell you? I was like, you gotta get your shit ready because you have so much press during a crowdfunding campaign that once that crowdfunding campaign ends, everybody's still learning about you.
They're like, wait, did it close? Can I still buy it? Can I still buy it?
So how are you doing that? Just on your website or did you do
Shopify?
Shopify.
So Shopify is a great platform. It's so easy to use, and we just implement it into our website.
Well, okay. So how many pre-orders do you have to date?
We have $10,000 worth of pre-orders to date.
Wow.
So it's like a week after, a weekish.
And this is all bras?
Yeah, just bras. Just one design, one style, two colors, and that's it.
So, how scientific did you get about cup sizing? And did you have to research what people are buying in retail, sizing? That had to be difficult.
We're still figuring it out.
Because I mean, you can't be small cup, small, medium, large.
Exactly.
In the small cup range. Holy cow. And we don't have to get too much into that because I mean it's a personal clothing item. But I mean that had to be challenging. You had to learn on the fly. But this is what you chose. And it was exciting.
This is probably one of the meatiest challenges we got to work on. We bought a whole bunch of bras from a whole bunch of different companies, tried them on, had other sizes fit, and of course everyone wore a different size. It's crazy.
Wow.
And the funniest thing is when we start doing sizing surveys for a Kickstarter, we ask them for their measurements rather than their size.
Bingo.
And then some women would say, well, that's what my measurements say, but that's not the size I want to wear. So that's a whole
So this is
other
not
level of
comfortable.
complexity.
That is very interesting.
Because it comes back to self-image.
Well, even just clothing. So let's like a T-shirt, right? And I have to pay attention to this all the time because we have a women who start up store. Women like to wear their T-shirts differently. Some like to wear them very form-fitting. Some like them baggy.
Exactly.
Oh my God! Sizing about clothing, I think for women is a disaster.
Bras, a double disaster.
It's like a circus. It's just a clown show. It's nuts. I don't know how none of us enjoy shopping, right?
I don't. I definitely don't.
Oh my God.
Just tell me what to wear and give it to me.
It's challenging. Okay, so congratulations on one hell of a Kickstarter.
Thank you.
So, if it was 10 grand and a couple of cents, you would have been like, oh, cute. We'll fulfill that. This is interesting. Do you feel like now you are really starting to climb that climb? Do you think this is gonna be a business?
Yes.
Tell me about that. So you have validated a few customers, a significant amount. Almost 50 grand worth. Not bad. And so now what's next?
So depending on when this video hits the web,
right, good point.
I'm actually putting in my notice in my job very soon.
What?
And jumping in feet first.
M to the G.
I think the small-chested ladies have spoken. I think there's a thing here, and I need to give them what they want.
Okay, this is good. This is good. I mean, it's scary. Are you? Is it intimidating? Or is it more exciting?
It's more exciting. Like, I don't think I've ever been so ready in my life to do something.
That's great. And you know what? No one can know for sure the trajectory of a successful launch, validation, your initial, no one, but the best part of entrepreneurship is maybe a little bit of that not knowing.
Yeah.
And the passion and the love affair you have for, I'm gonna give it everything I've got.
Yeah.
And no one can stop you because you are gonna, I always say, when you're obsessed with the idea, with the product, fail or succeed, you gotta try.
That's exactly it.
You gotta give it everything you got. Now, I would say that the quicker and sooner you surround yourself with people that can support you and have your back and are not giving you bullshit advice.
Stay away from that bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Because now you're gonna kind of see the vultures and stuff like that. I mean, for one, you gotta protect your IP, patent stuff.
Lawyer
you gotta
stuff.
lawyer up.
We are lawyering up right now.
Boom.
It's an expensive world. We did not anticipate this.
Yeah, I mean that alone could just take your 50K and kaput.
Yep.
You know, shit. Yeah, I mean you're like already like, okay, Pepper, this brand, it's amazing. We got to bring this first broad to market. We got to now fulfill orders. Are you already thinking about? Are you thinking about funding? Are you thinking about all of these things? Are you familiar with this? Is this all new stuff?
These are all questions going on right now.
Yeah.
But yes, we are starting to think about funding.
Good.
I think angel investment is where we're going to start first.
Beautiful.
A lot of people are thinking, oh my gosh, you have all this amazing growth, the VC route. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
We don't need that right now.
Right.
Let's grow sustainably.
Yeah.
But I know nothing about the angel investment world.
Good.
But I'm learning right now.
That's right.
Reading a lot of blogs, all that stuff.
Yep. So I'm gonna give you a shit ton of advice.
Okay.
As we get to know each other and as you walk through this journey, and that's what Women Who Startup is all about. I would love for you to become a member so that you have access to
the new platform.
Yeah, and a lot of really smart people who have done this a lot of times and are very open with keeping those who are just starting out, boom, on par, so that you don't fall into a lot of like
deep dark hole of despair.
Deep dark scary holes. Yeah, because we've all been there, and you know what? Bullshit. Like, we want more women to succeed, build successful companies, so that we can all become investors and invest in other women. Okay. I mean that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And I wish we already had our grant and fund, which is things that are in progress, like in the next year. I would like to write your ass a check today. But what I can say is, with Women Who Startup, I'm going to be putting you into a lot of good nooks and crannies so that you can, go to school.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just going to go to school. Yeah, you're definitely going to be a sponge for knowledge and stuff like that. Advisors, mentors, being surrounded by people who are kicking ass and taking names. I definitely want you in the Women Who Startup ecosystem, like without a doubt, because we want to champion what you're building. Tell me about.
Got me all fired up now.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel it, girl. This is, to me, so I'm a concept to launch startup entrepreneur. I have taken a lot of products to market since I was like 19. Some were in the enterprise, some were in consumer, and then some were my own. Nothing gets me more fired up when shit's working. Like when you're figuring, because I'm a growth marketer. Like I have such an eclectic background.
You do everything.
But marketing, marketing is everything.
Yeah.
I do everything but like write the code.
Yeah.
And I could even fucking do that if I really wanted to, because I learned to code when I was like, at the Art Institute of Colorado. So anyway, all right, for our listeners, for our viewers, our listeners, I was just doing a podcast. It's like, what medium?
Don't look at us.
For our listeners, no. So for our viewers, for the Women Who Startup community, for any entrepreneur tuning in, listening in, I mean, you're you're just starting to run up your mountain.
Yep.
What do you need from our community? What would you like us to help you on? How can we learn more about you? Where do we buy your bra? Give us not even the elevator, give us all the things that we can do to support you in Pepper.
So what we need help with, knowledge, like you said, I'm just a sponge right now. Things with supply chain management, inventory, optimization, fulfillment, that's a whole world that we're new to.
Beautiful.
Angel investing thing, don't know what to do about that either.
Yep.
Where you can find us, we're on Instagram, at Pepper Bra. We're on Twitter, also at Pepper Bra.
Perfect.
Facebook, Pepper Bra, very easy.
Boom. Pepper Bra. Like Pepper Bra. It's awesome.
What was the last part of the question?
What's your website address?
Yes, www.my-pepper.com.
My-pepper.com. Yeah, we gotta change that shit. It just needs to be pepper.com. That's gonna come with the first big check.
Yeah. Someone already owns it. We're working on it.
How about Pepper Bra?
Someone, I think, already owns that too.
Oh!
We have to get creative.
Okay, excellent. You'll get creative. We all have to. Lord knows I should have gotten in the business of just buying domains when I was younger. Okay. Our motto, our philosophy, the thing we talk about all the time at Women Startup is keep climbing. What is the thing that is now the fire in your belly? Because you're about to run up a mountain and it is going to be challenging. And that's okay if you're obsessed. Dedicated, devoted, committed, hungry to learn, don't give a shit about failing. And you're gonna fail. Yeah, exactly. And you're gonna fail at lots of things, but it doesn't mean that you cannot succeed by building this into a business. What does keep climbing mean for you? What's inspiring you? What's driving you? Other than you're obviously built for this. What else?
It wasn't until we really started validating this idea where we realized how big of a problem this was for women and how much emotion was behind it. Like, it's so personal for so many women to say, I grew up with body conscious image issues because I felt terrible about my boobs or something. And we have all these women emailing us and Facebook messages saying, thank you so much for doing it, keep doing it. So that's what keep climbing means to me. It's like, I'm doing it for all my small boob sisters out there.
I love
for
that.
You.
That's good. I mean, it's inspiring. You know what? One of the most important things that you have already achieved is entrepreneurship is, well, it's one part grit, but it's a whole lot of figuring out what people really want. Hence, validation. You were not afraid of that. You come from a marketing background. You were a marketing, guru at work and learning and growing as one. But the most important thing, and I think the biggest reason people are stuck with their ideas is because they do not take action towards validation. What can you say knowing that you had an idea and then you went to work? I mean, it takes a lot of work, but it's been the most exciting part of learning, validating market, validating your product. Like, that is the natural evolution of actually building a product or starting a company. I mean, I cannot hammer this shit enough about validation, because the moment people say, I will give you money for this, you're partly onto something. It's not everything, but it's a huge part. It's a huge part. So last kind of closing thoughts about validation for people who are sitting on their ideas, stuck on it. Now, and let's be honest, I've got hordes and hordes and hordes of ideas. Collect them, jot them down, to put them in your journals.
You just need one good one though.
And then, like, one day there's one that you cannot forget. You start becoming obsessed, you start dreaming about it, you think about it, it's not going away. That's something you should not ignore. Right?
It's gonna sound weird, but I was obsessed with boobs at one point. That's all I thought about was small boobs.
It's awesome. So, be obsessed. Find the idea that you cannot stop thinking about. And then, what's the hardest part you would say to those that are sitting on their hands and they're not yet doing the work of validation?
Advice for that. So I'm also a yoga teacher, so I meditate a lot.
Okay.
And one of the things that I think a lot of people don't realize is fear in yourself is the only thing that you're holding you back. And when you start to uncover what exactly is stopping you from getting started, what's stopping you from asking those questions and putting your idea out there, you're the only person. There's nothing else out there.
Yeah, that's awesome. What an absolute stinking pleasure it's been to speak with a fellow female entrepreneur who is just getting started. Jaclyn, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
I wish you all the best with Pepper. We're going to support the heck out of you. Make sure that you have us in your corner, the Women Who Startup community in your corner, because that's what we're all about. And we can't wait to see where you are a year from today, like honestly. And I believe we'll also have you at a Base Camp Denver later this year in August.
Can't wait to meet you guys.
So we'll have another video with this amazing young lady who is changing the world for everyone with small boobs. And you're welcome. You're welcome. So that's it from us today. Thanks for watching another episode of the vlog on Women Who Startup YouTube. Listen, check out the comments below, like right below. Check out the comments, womenwhostartup.com, become a member. Check out Pepper. I will list Jaclyn's company so you can check it out, pre-order the bra, list their social, all that good stuff. Find her on Twitter. She's a Twitteraholic just like me. That's it. As always, be good to yourselves and keep climbing. See ya.